DJ, you want to go first? What's your game hangover this week?
Oh, okay. So, what I've been playing recently, playing a little Groove Coaster on my iPhone. Groove Coaster.
What's Groove Coaster, DJ?
Well,
For those of us who are not groovy or have iPhones.
well, it's an iPhone game. And that's about it. No, it's so it's a new music game from Taito. Let me make sure I get this dude's name right. By Reisuke Ishida, who is behind Space Invaders Infinity Gene. Came out a couple years ago, kind of a reimagining of the Space Invaders series. I don't know if you
Something
guys
I've always
played
been
it.
interested in.
Yeah, it's a kind of a cool like pixel art look to it, very minimalist. But anyway, so this is his spin on a music game. And what the deal is, it's sort of like Guitar Hero where, well, actually, let me come back to that. So you start off as like a little kind of blippy-looking avatar, and you move along this track, and occasionally on the track there'll be these pulsing dots, and all you do is you tap your screen when you run over one of those dots, and sort of in time to the music. It reminds me a little of a Guitar Hero in that there's you're moving along a track, and you push buttons in time with the music. But it also kind of reminds me of, I guess, other music games sort of in the pre-Guitar Hero Rock Band era, because I think all the songs in this were composed specifically for this game. So they're much more tailored, or there's a much better interaction between the gameplay, like the tapping mechanics, and the music and the visuals and all that. And it comes together really well. You feel like you're, much more involved in the music, and they've got these sort of trippy visuals going on. It's very cool. You should play it with headphones if you get a chance.
Oh, cool. I think it's impressive that they wrote music for a portable game.
Yeah, well, I believe the composers are all involved in Taito's famous in-house band, Zuntata. So these just the guys have got on staff. They're like, hey, maybe you guys want to whip out some 1 or 2 minute songs. So it's still kind of suited for the portable format or the mobile format. So it's real easy to pick up. Just play for a minute and a half or so. Get your kind of rhythm game fix. But it's fun. I'm enjoying it a lot.
How does it sort of deviate from the Guitar Heroes and the DJ Heroes and Rock Bands of the world?
Well, first of all, since it's a touchscreen, it's a very simple interface compared to playing like Guitar Hero with your guitar controller, or even something like DJ Max Portable, where you use the entire face of like your PSP to play these notes. So really just one input, you just tap in time. And sometimes there are alternate actions you can do, like you have to hold down on the track, or you have to like flick it in a certain direction, or you can do like sort of a DJ scratching motion back and forth on some notes, just to liven it up, so you're not just straight tapping.
Right.
But it's cool. I found myself getting really into it. Like in a few of them, I was tapping the screen really hard. I was like, I'm playing this song. It's a good time. It reminds me of I don't know if you guys played Oendan or Elite Beat Agents on the DS.
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
Randy said a yes.
Briefly, I did not get far. That had a frustration level that I was not equipped to handle.
All right. But it's kind of like that, where it's not like Guitar Hero or Rock Band where you're just tied to playing one instrument the entire time. You sort of switch around at the whim of the composer or the designer, what have you. So it's cool. You're very involved for the entire song, and as soon as the song ends, you're kind of like, ooh, I want to start that up again, play it again. Having a good time with it.
Cool. I've not heard of it. We'll have to see if there's an Android version.
There is not at the moment, and I did a little poking around. I don't think they ever came out with an Android version of Infinity Gene either, so I don't know if that's in the cards for this. They did come out with Infinity Gene for the Xbox and PlayStation, though, which is interesting.
Demo for that on the PS3. I don't think I ever bought the full release.
Yeah. So I don't know if Groove Coaster would necessarily translate as well because you got all the gestural motions and touch interaction. But it'd be cool to see if they give it a try.